This is a video I've wanted to make since summer, and you'd think by now some problems would have sorted themselves out, but no. It has been a year and a half since Steven Universe Future's finale aired, and we still don't have half of the fucking show over here in the UK. This is nothing new. I remember being stuck on this episode where Peridot and Steven hunt a corrupted gem for like half of a year before the next batch of episodes released. And when researching, it seems like other folk had the exact same issue in the UK, so I'm not remembering things wrong. It is exhausting having one of your favourite franchises being practically inaccessible in its entirety. For a while, you could only purchase the first season on Blu-ray from your local HMV. And I lied, that's still how it is. Netflix only has seasons 4 and 5 of the original Steven Universe, or rather, season 4 split into seasons 4 and 5, because the latter half of the show is completely missing. Your only option now is Amazon. And although they offer a lot of the supplementary material such as books and comics, in terms of physical releases of the Steven Universe, they run out after the second page, at least in the UK, of ones that work. And if you're looking for digital releases, of Future at least, you'll only get about halfway through the show. It is ridiculous that I can buy a book which spoils a film I can't even get physically. And even if, by some magical means, you get your hands on one of these physical releases, you're still going to have to put up with a region-exclusive censorship. For example, a scene which involves two notable characters, Pearl and Rose Quartz, fusing into one being to do a little dance, is essentially cucked in favour of a shot of Greg playing his guitar, which makes the scene a million times less interesting both visually and narratively. Addressing Pink News, Cartoon Network Europe stated that they were doing this for the safety and security of their PG audience, despite how cuddling and kissing can be shown in films and TV with a U rating. If that wasn't bad enough, this scene was immediately followed by a heterosexual kiss that was not cut. Consistencies for the week. This address also mentions how much Cartoon Network celebrates diversity, but celebrating and taking action to represent and include queer people are completely different things. You can put a flag behind your logo in July, but if you are actively removing representation in your show, you cannot, in the same breath, say you are working hard on being inclusive. It's not as if the show tries to hide that Pearl and Rose have complicated lesbian relationship stuff. I mean, the dialogue and songs addressing it can't be cut because it's integral to the understanding of Pearl's character. Also, the fact that Garnet's wedding has an explicitly gay kiss makes it as if there's some unspoken limit to how much gay stuff can be shown in your show, which is why I think Steven Universe Future hasn't finished airing yet, in full honesty. There's an argument to be made that Future could be too adult for the PG audience in the UK since the caterpillar violence was toned down in season 1. However, most of Future's violent stuff happens off screen, and even Greg's hair being chopped off could be edited if it's too intense for UK audiences.
I won't let you get away with this!
I won't let you get away with this!
I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. So what exactly is holding them back? The show does well globally. It's a critical success. It can't just be that there's a non-binary character, right? Sex Education recently included a non-binary character, and it's one of the most popular shows on Netflix at the moment.
It's a wall of historical penises.
So you'd think Cartoon Network would see that and think, we've got one of those MBs in the back closet, ripe for release. I'm sorry. Shep's inclusion in this episode was a big deal in all the other countries it was actually released in, so bringing it over here could have helped with younger folks' understanding and acceptance, since although it doesn't have a PSA explaining what a non-binary is, it would normalise terms such as partner and pronouns like they, them in this kind of context. Media helps people be seen, and so not having access to one of the most inclusive sections of one of the most popular cartoons of this modern era is a serious loss. I'm not even speaking from my bias as a massive Steven Universe fan, I just think it's an important show and deserves to air. Oh wait a second, I forgot that there's not just Amazon, Apple TV and physical releases. There's Cartoon Network, the channel itself. Let's see here. So, we've got Teen Titans Go, and Amazing World of Gumball, the whole week, right? That's fine, because we can just see what's on demand, right? They only have series 4 and 5. So, The only option UK fans have to watch Steven Universe Future is to pirate or watch a playlist on YouTube, which is incredibly saddening. We can't even support the artists and creators that we want to by purchasing the official release. There is an entire, untouched market of European Steven Universe fans desperate for the next instalment of the franchise. So why does Cartoon Network not just release it digitally when the rest of the franchise has been released that way with complete relative ease? I remember vividly having to watch Steven Universe's finale in an irritating reaction video stream because I didn't have access to the actual show.
I'm a monster!
Was that the bite of 87?
Despite that, it provoked me to tears. This show is so impactful that even some random guy going, "Oh my god, this is making me so emotional right now," couldn't dampen my experience. And I'm upset that I haven't been able to rewatch this episode since then, because it was amazing. I know it was flawed, but it was still fun. It's funny because pirated episodes and versions of the show are being taken down in the UK constantly, yet there's no other way to watch them. Heck, the only way I could get an uncensored version of the Pearl and Hose... Oh god. Fuck. The only way I could get an uncensored version of the Pearl and Rose fusion was through a non-official upload. It seems like fans are doing a better job of releasing the show than Cartoon Network themselves are, which is embarrassing. I, alongside countless others, seriously just want to experience a story that's important to us in its original uncensored glory from start to finish. Cartoon Network Europe's continuous, oftentimes problematic negligence is insufferable, and I have no way of correcting this issue. I can simply make a video complaining about it, and that is beyond infuriating.